Our world is restless. It's the uncertainty of our times. Insecurities have arisen due to the sudden loss of control over our lives. We seek a new pattern after the predictability of our earlier routine has been overthrown. But amidst this unsettling climate comes a breath of fresh air, a dive into healing waters, the dawn of renewed perspective, and the sweet, sizzling taste of long-awaited freedom and adventure as we sail through the mystic seas of Spiritfarer, a cozy management game about death and letting go by Thunder Lotus. How delightfully peculiar it sounds, doesn't it? Here, we embrace the form of a most uncommon protagonist, Stella, whose occupation as a Spiritfarer is to transport spirits into the afterlife. In other words, Stella is a psychopomp. While psychopomps usually constitute creatures, spirits, angels, or deities, ours looks perfectly human. And a handsome, breezy, bubbling young girl at that, with as frolicsome a companion, a plumose cat, who is as charming as his name, Daffodil, and remains felicitously fluffy through rain and shine. The task of a Spiritfarer may sound as simple as biting into key lime pie, because the tendency is to see the Spiritfarer in a one-dimensional light, defined plainly by their goal of transportation, without truly appreciating who they are and how they juggle their responsibilities with finesse, before a spirit is ready to be delivered into the afterlife. Similarly, we may eat key lime pie without appreciating the ingenious balance of its individual ingredients and the chef's efforts in baking it to its scrumptious being. You may ask why I liken the Spiritfarer to key lime pie. Well, wait a bit, and you'll soon find out. It's your responsibility as the Spiritfarer to attend to their feelings and needs, to provide them with warmth and security by listening to them, understanding them, and striving to give them the peace that they deserve, as many spirits are haunted by unfulfilled desires, regrets, and longings. Yes, indeed, you have the option to hug them, which is strangely therapeutic for the player as well, including darling Daffodil. In other words, you become their friend and love them truly, before you help fulfill their last request so that they can finally enter the afterlife, free of anguish or remorse. Thunder Lotus has eloquently taken away the gloominess that one might assume surrounds a Spiritfarer, and created a merry, sprightly environment with its fetching hand-drawn animation, smooth and rich like buttercream frosting, and its moony, limpid colors. Witty and introspective dialogue, accompanied by perky character animations, and its gladdening, gratifying gameplay. Stella's nimbleness is addictive. She can run, jump, double jump, glide with her spectacular brimmed hat, slide down roofs, and bounce off in a graceful display of acrobatics. She can also swim and push off the water into a glide without any leverage. You can see that Daffodil tries his best to keep up, and has achieved the grand feat of skating on the surface of water. Navigating the boat via the old-fashioned projector-style map is also particularly compelling. There's a thrill to exploring these sublime surroundings, of meeting new faces, even if most of the townfolk look pretty much the same, and making friends. Here's one of my favorite tradesmen now at Hummingbird City, a jocund raccoon with a cheeky grin. Listen, that caressing, chimerical melody. You'll also find goodies hidden here and there that will help you in managing the resources on your ship. Remember, the management goes hand in hand with the cozy. You're going to be farming, harvesting, cooking, crafting, building, and trading resources to give our spirit friends the pastoral comforts right aboard your ship. But first, you gather the resources to carry out these tasks. Then, take your gatherings to the dedicated workstations and knock together all the zesty necessities. Why is everything about this game so gosh darn delicious? And none of these feel like chores at all, no. Come, sit here, relax and enjoy the invigorating sea breeze while fishing on the boat. And I swear you can almost feel it with the crisp sound effects and the cerulean sparkling blues all around. Then, head to your plum little kitchen and cook what you catch or harvest into sapid, toothsome, lush, wholesome dishes for the pleasure of the spirits. Especially dear jubilant Atul. Most of the characters you meet in-game are actually based on real friends and family. Ultimately, the game reflects Thunder Lotus's belief that learning how to say goodbye means learning to celebrate the impact our loved ones had on our lives and the impact you had on theirs. This game can therefore be seen as an ode to their memory and those we've held dear to our own hearts. In many ways, Spiritfarer embodies the tenets of Buddhism. Here is a rare game that promotes selflessness through recreation, where your duties are primarily devoted toward the good of others. It also teaches us about letting go to enable us to love more, and cultivates compassion as well as a newfound appreciation for life. Coming back to key lime pie, the game is reminiscent of the joys we experience upon eating something that utterly pleases us. It's a celebration of life's flavors. For me, key lime pie achieves a singular balance of punchiness and sweetness. You can't have one without the other. And such is life. But especially the life of a Spiritfarer.